Day 14, Buckskin Joe. Shot list, impossible. Budget, spiritually negative. Lunch, tofu-dogs, no longer union approved. Somebody find a car. Somebody find the keys. Somebody get to Safeway before the crew eats the script. We were shooting in a western town with a musical nobody should trust. The sun went down at noon and the whole crew turned to dust. The schedule had a fist fight, a dance break and a song. The director played the hero too, which felt legally wrong. He said, I'll act, I'll shoot, I'll fall, I'll double for the stunt. The 80 checked the call sheet and whispered, that's a pun. The boom guy found religion. The grip truck lost a wheel. And someone in the makeup tent said, does this eye one look real? Then the missing eye went upside down. The brow was on his cheek. The camera rolled, the cast stayed strong, but no one dared to speak. Somebody make a Safeway run, the frontier's coming loose. The carnivores are circling, the last remaining juice. The tofu dogs are lonely, the cooler's full of shame. There's beer across the valley, and morale is not a game. We came to make a movie, now we're praying for a bun. Load the wagon, start the engine, it's a Safeway Meat Run. The sheriff played it hammered and he nearly stole the show. He stumbled through the dialogue like method meets Merlot. The extras started clapping, the horses looked concerned. The script girl lost her pencil and the daylight never turned. Then somebody brought helium to sweeten up a take. The actor hit a high note that made the mountain shake. He squeaked through half a sentence, turned a ghostly shade of blue. And the sound guy said, that's perfect, but legally we're through. 22 hours later, with a scene nobody kept, the editor saw the footage and the whole room quietly wept. Somebody make a Safeway run, the frontier's coming loose. The carnivores are circling, the last remaining juice. The tofu dogs are lonely, the cooler's full of shame. There's beer across the valley, and morale is not a game. We came to make a movie, now we're praying for a bun. Load the wagon, start the engine, it's a Safeway Meat Run. There comes a time in every production when art must face the truth. Not story, not cinema, not the fragile nature of the human spirit. Protein. The vegetarians held the morning, the carnivores took the hill. And somewhere between Buckskin Joe and a grocery aisle, a crew discovered the true meaning of independent film. You can fake snow, you can fake blood, you can fake an old frontier town, but you cannot fake lunch. The producer hit the highway like a bandit on a quest, with a cooler full of nothing and a hunger in his chest. He returned with sacred cargo wrapped in plastic cold and bright, like a cowboy bringing justice to a 22nd night. The crew came out in silence like settlers in a dream. The vegetarians judged us from the craft service ravine, but the grill began a singing and the whole set came alive. You could hear that cheap production start to barely survive. Somebody made a Safeway run, the frontier found its groove. The carnivores were dancing and the tofu had to move. The eye was still inverted, the sheriff was insane. The hero did his own stunt twice and lived into the frame. We came to make a movie, almost died before we're done. But history was rescued by the Safeway Meat Run. At Buckskin Joe, where budgets go to learn what pain is for. We sang all day, we bled for art, then asked for seconds more. The brow was wrong, the day was long, the footage weighed a ton, but the crew still tells the legend of the Safeway Meat Run. Yeah, the crew still tells the legend of the Safeway Meat Run.